Today, I want to share a module of AutoCount called the AutoCount FOC Quantity Module. So this AutoCount FOC Quantity Module is applied in the back end of AutoCount. It is not applied in the front end of AutoCount. So the concept of front end and back end is a bit different. In terms of the front end, it's usually buy 10, get 1 free, maybe buy a large toothpaste and get a small toothpaste, or buy toothpaste and get a cup. Okay, the concept is different, or buy this item and get another item. But this AutoCount FOC Quantity Module is on the back end, and the back end is usually used in industries like retail, wholesale, factories, and so on. So the concept is that if you buy 10, you get 1 free, which encourages you to buy more. So it's usually the same product giving the same item, not different items. So the concept is a little bit different. Actually, the whole module is easy to operate, but many people just think it's for conveniently entering the quantity, the FOC quantity, so you don't have to remember it yourself and can directly use the system to record it. But in AutoCount, the most important purpose of this module is for costing purposes. So if you buy 10 and get 1 free, basically it's using the cost of 11. So it has a costing purpose behind it. So without further ado, let me show everyone some of its features. This AutoCount FOC Quantity Module, it mainly deals with how much you buy and how much you get free. It applies to Sims U, and it can be applied not only in the sales module, but also in the purchase module. It can be applied to both modules. However, in some places, you might need to look for the format. Maybe check the purchase invoice or sales invoice format, as it might not have that FOC quantity line. So you need to organize it yourself. And there are some costing aspects, but listen to me, the most important thing is still the costing. When you purchase, you buy 10 and get 1 free. So the costing is reduced and it is spread across 11 items. Then there's the multi-UM, the reason for multi-UM, how it affects the purchase, and whether it gives the same UM or its base UM. I will explain later. And finally, it can choose different customers, different customer groups, and apply different FOC quantities. You can apply different concepts. So without further ado, let me show the system and explain how to operate this part. Coming into the system here, you see our original item does not have the sales entertainment modules, so we can't implement concepts like buy 10, get 1 free. So you must have this module, choose program control, module setting, you must have this FOC quantity. With this FOC quantity, you will have an extra line for the item called sales entertainment. In this sales entertainment, you can buy 10, get 1 free, buy 10, get 2 free. You can do any setting yourself, any setting. So you set this item A, set for item A, buy how many, get how many free. Okay, let's first do a demonstration purchase. We add a new one. Here, let's say we buy item A, buy 10 back, 100, I sell 100, which is $5. So the cost should be $5, the cost should be $5. So item cost, if you look at it with this logic, you see its item. So its cost should be $5. When I make a sales invoice, when I sell item A to him, if I enter 10, it will give 1 for free. If I enter 20, it will give 2 for free. If I enter 25, it still gives 2 for free. It gives 1 for every additional 10. And that's the concept. So if it's another item, like item B, where I haven't done any setting, without any setting, when you enter 10, there is no change, there is no change. If you enter 2, 15, or 30, there will be no change unless you set the FOC quantity, then there will be a change. So in this situation, let's say I sell for $10. So selling 10 for $10, that's $100. So this $100, by right, my cost is $5. $5 times 10 is $50. $50 means $100. $50 is my profit. But because I have one FOC, I only earn $15, earn $15. So we can check. So look at those reports. Then first look at the stock balance. See if the stock balance is still correct. It is 89. There are 89 left, which means 100 were bought and 11 were deducted. So 89 are left. If you calculate the stock cut is presented like this. It shows as 1 minus 11. It is not split into 2 lines. It shows as combined. Then look at the margin. If it's the item profit margin, you see it uses 10 and its selling price is 100, but its cost is 11, which is 55. So looking at the whole concept, using this to calculate your cost is more accurate if you use this module, this concept to calculate. So generally what we do is 10, and then you enter 1 yourself, and here you put 10, and here you put 1. Let's say item B. So the traditional way is like this. You enter $10, then you enter the next line. It's the same item, then 1, then 0. The price is 0. So the whole concept operates like this. This is the traditional way. But when you enter 25, it won't add 2 for you. It might make a mistake. This traditional method also has its limitations, a bit of limitation. And calculating costing will also be affected. Calculating costing, let's say purchase invoice. We need to do 1 also. Let me do an item B for us. The costing for B, buy 10. You see, the original here doesn't have FOX. So if you do it the traditional way, put 1 for item B here. Then if it's average cost, weighted average, there's no problem. The weighted average will add it up and then it's fine. If it is first in, first out, this $5 and this $0 could very likely affect your costing. So this key method is best used with FOC. If you use FOC, you see there's a column called FOC quantity. You can put it here, making it easier for you to confirm. Okay, making it easier for you to confirm. So purchase, generally, we rarely default to the supplier giving us a certain amount for free with a purchase, but you can if you want. So usually the data already has it, like buy 10, get 2 free, buy 10, get 1 free, and its cost is $8. So basically its operation is just that simple. Its operation is just that simple. However, it is calculated as 12 now, 12 of them, so its cost should not be $8 anymore. It is not $8 each. So we can take a look. You see the report item there shows that item B is still calculated as over $6, so it is not just the same. During sales, you're free of charge. It affects the costing, and when you purchase, it also affects the purchasing costing, these two parts. Then this is the first thing you need to pay attention to if you are using this AutoCount FOC Quantity Module, this feature. The second thing you need to pay attention to is this multi-vorm. You see, currently there is only one unit, one UOM. But if there are two units, let's say I have this basic multi-vorm or advanced multi-vorm, these two modules actually each, when I have these two models, we do a sample. Item C now has carton. So for carton, it is 12. Here is the sales entitlement. Here it is also buy 10, get 1 free. You can enter it like this, okay? But here you can also enter the unit, whether when giving away it is a box or a unit. What is the final unit concept? Let's take a closer look. Let's confirm how the whole system operates. So let's say this item C, buy 10 get 1 free under carton here. Okay, so let's see how it works. Confirm the buy 10 get 1 free. We go to sales invoice, then select customer A, so item C. So here you see, if we enter the quantity as 10, the FOC quantity doesn't change. The reason is this is in unit. If we select carton unit, buy 10 get 1 free, it will pop up here. So when we sell to customers, we set it to buy 10, get 1 free, okay? Sell 10 and give 1. So now this carton, 1 box is 12. So what exactly is the unit price? Let's say I sell by the box. So maybe it's $80, okay? Per box, $80 per box, $800. So how exactly is it given? How is it given? Is it 10 boxes plus 1 or just 1 box? So we save it. Let's look at this item C. Okay, I save it. Then you look at the stock movement or balance report. So let's say stock part report. So you see item C here, it decreases 121. Why is it minus 121? The reason is that our 1 carton is 12. So 12 times 10 cartons is 120. 120 minus plus 1. This one is its default unit of measure. You see that item C, it is 12. This buy 10, get 1 free. It is giving 1, which is the base. We are giving the base. If I switch to carton, you see the stock report here. It looks like this. Then we select the base report. And what comes out is a 10, not 10 cartons, but 10.08 cartons. You need to pay attention to this. You can test it yourself. In any case, when we do free of charge, it is given in the smallest units. If you say, wow, this is very troublesome. Can I send boxes like this? Then if you want to send boxes, make sure you enter 12 here, not 1. So buy 10 and get 12. Buy 10 boxes and get 12 cans. That's the concept. If you have 3 units, like your third unit, which we call a pellet, and your pellet is 180, then here you buy 10 pellets and get 180. Just enter it like that. So it's just that simple. So this is the model. It's of axis. So let's see if there are any other models we missed. I already explained the costing issue, so we explained multi-vom. There's also the customized report, which I haven't explained yet. And then there's the price book, which has different prices for different customer groups. So I'll explain these 2 parts. Okay, first go to the format. You see the format of the sales invoice. When we key it in, there are 2, right? 2 lines, 1 for quantity and 1 for FOC quantity. They are side by side. So when we print it out, it also appears on the left and right. Okay, you see it's 10 cartons, you see 800, so that's its format. Actually, we issue 11. Here, this case 1 is unit. So originally it is 11 cans, not 10 cans. Well, in this situation, we can customize that format. You can ask your dealer to help you do it. You don't necessarily have to do it yourself. So actually customizing the format is quite easy. Customize the format here by finding the FOC quantity. Note that there are 2, so you need to confirm yourself, then take it out and save it. When saving, give it a name. Come over here to preview, you see its format, there's this extra wrong name, so change that name to FOC. During the preview, you will see it like this. Then you see it has an FOC quantity of 1, and the quantity will be on the left and right, left and right. So generally, when the warehouse sees 1, they take 1 can, 10, they take 10 cans. So the FOC quantity is usually the smallest unit. So our approach, okay? So the very last question is about the PRI. Different customers have different FOC. How do we set it? So you can go to this sort item here, add the sort item here, If you right click, it has an advanced layout. So in advanced layout, it has this price book or customer. For the price book, it can be based on VIP or staff. It has different discounts. So if it's a customer, you set it according to different customers. Here I added a customer. This one is customer B. Okay, customer B, I have two customers. One should be A, so the other is B. I have two customers. So let's say customer B has a special offer. Customer B, for every 10 purchased, they get 2 free. Customer A is more normal. Normal is buy 10, get 1 free. Okay, customer B buys 10 and gets 2 free. That's how we set it. We haven't deleted this part. Okay, this part needs to be deleted. Okay, so we'll save this here. Then open the invoice and check it. Let's say this is customer A, this product A, buy 15, get 1 free. But if I am customer B, it will ask if you want to apply that promotion just now. You say yes, then it's 15 get 2 free, and it will confirm based on the customer according to the setting I made earlier. It will confirm according to different customers. The free of charge quantity, this is a setting. So you can try these settings yourself. Okay, you see the price book is not just for customer supplier price category. Supplier, you see I already showed the price category and the customer, and it can also be applied to different suppliers. If you want to record in advance to make it easier for your purchasing department, okay, remember which supplier will give you this kind of offer. You can use this module to set it up in advance. All right, so finally, let's talk about the report I showed earlier, the stock card and item profit margin. Now let's take a look at the item inquiry and the FOC quantity reports. Okay, item inquiry, you go to inquiry, call item inquiry. So earlier we did some samples for item A. So look at item A. So item A here, its balance is 89 and this is 10. Even though it shows 10 here, you can still right click the column source and it will have this FOC quantity. Then you can bring it out. So it's convenient for you to view all the information on one screen. Okay, so you can drag out these columns in the item inquiry there. Okay, besides this, we can also look at the stock report. This report, FOC quantity analysis by document. In the purchasing section, there is no analysis for this. Currently, we only have it in sales, so we can see how many were sold and how many were given away. Okay, we can make a report on which products were given to customers, by whom, and you can go by customer or by agent, whichever agent gave away more. So we can use it to make some reports. You see here, it will have the cost quantity and it will provide some data for you. If it has pushed to AC, N, DN, excess, it will organize some data. So most of the functions have been covered. Let's see if there are any modules that haven't been discussed yet. The very last module to talk about is this, okay, multidimensional analysis module. So you see this multidimensional analysis module, you need to apply this, okay, multidimensional analysis. So afterward, it will add this function in sales, multidimensional sales analysis, and purchase also has it. So it will have a tag called FOC inside. Then you can tag this FOC, and if you tag it, it will show products with FOC. Oh, for items with FOC, you can pull the item code. Which item code you can pull, so it will break down. Oh, this FOC is a column, it will break down. So if you don't go down, it basically stays hidden. It only shows the regular quantity. If you are here in this section, if any data is very important to you, you can chop it like this for some reports. So for those reports we mentioned earlier, you might wonder, hey, why is there no costing, no sales amount? No problem. With this multidimensional sales analysis, you can get any data you want: profit, unit cost, unit price, everything is available. This model is very good. If you are also interested in learning more about multidimensional sales analysis, feel free to watch our video. We have a video about this multidimensional sales analysis explained in great detail. So the entire FOC quantity module is actually very simple to operate. Let me review it for everyone. It's mainly about costing, the issue of costing. And if it's UOM, remember, it is coded in the smallest unit. It doesn't follow your UARM to code this FOC. So pay attention to this. If you have any questions or unclear points, feel free to email us. Thank you, everyone.